Alright, welcome back. So in this video we're going to build out project number 25, which is Adobe XD 2022 projects. So let's go to our favorite website, learntechprojectfiles.com, click on Adobe After Effects 2022 projects, and we're going to go down to project number 25 and download that zip file. Okay, go to After Effects, create a new project, go to File, Save As, and do the same formula or format that we've been doing. Create a new folder. This is going to be 25, project number 25, and we're going to do Adobe XD 2022 projects. Command A to select all, Command C to copy, and I'm going to paste this in up here. And we're going to try something different this time. Okay, so let's wait for the file to download. And while we're waiting for it to download, I want to talk about something real quick. So the files that we download, what we've been doing is we've just been working with what I gave you. And so if you don't have Photoshop installed, that's fine. But what I want to do for the next, I believe it's 5 or 6 projects, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 projects is I want to kind of take these files into Photoshop and show you how to edit them and make them transparent so that we can kind of make different effects with what we have. Okay, so let's go to Firefox and let's grab the downloaded file. And so again, if you don't have Photoshop installed, don't worry about it. Just follow along with me. Let's uncompress 25 here and then look at the files. Okay, so we have introduction, we have benefits, what you will learn, students, requirements, thank you, and then these right here. Okay, so let's bring these into After Effects. So I'm going to hit Command I, and then I'm going to go to project number 25. Okay, and I'm going to go here and bring all these in. Okay, now the great thing about having a PSD file is I can right click. I can't right click, but we can if I double click on it, let's see. If I right click on it, I can reveal in Finder. Okay, so this will take me to the file that I have. Now you'll notice this is a PSD file. So what I can do is if I double click on it, I can open this up in Photoshop. Okay, and what's going to happen is if I edit this file in Photoshop, it will change in After Effects. So if we turn off all of the effects that I have in here, I'm going to save this and go back to After Effects. Now I have a transparent graphic. Okay, so let me bring in Adobe XD projects. I'm going to lock this, and then let's bring in introduction just so I can show you what I mean. So now it's transparent. Okay, so what I want to do is for each one of these projects, and not projects, but each one of these files, I want to take these into Photoshop and turn the layers off that are going to affect the text. So the only thing I want to have active is this. Okay, and I'm going to save it. So I'm going to do that with all of these. And like I said, if you don't have Photoshop installed, don't worry about it. Just follow along with what I'm doing. Just watch me do what I'm doing. Okay, because I just want to show you how Photoshop and After Effects work together. Okay, because they work together really well. They're both layer-based applications, and so a lot of the interfaces are the same or similar. Okay, so you'll notice when I go through here, except for requirements, why did that not work? Okay, this is okay. That should update. Let me just see. So requirements is the only one that is not. Let's go reveal in Finder real quick. Okay, so it is transparent, but on the preview it's not showing up, which is fine. Okay, then we have Adobe XD.png and a LearnTech logo as well. So these two I can right click on and open up in Photoshop because these are PNG files, so they're not going to be as straightforward, but I can do this and do this and that, or that's one thing to do, right? And all I did here is I grabbed the Magic Eraser tool, and now we have a transparent logo. So if I save that, what's going to happen is I now have a transparent logo. Okay, and then for this, let's see here. I can do that, and then I can kind of clean this up a little bit. Okay, now what I have is can save that. Now I have a transparent thumbnail. Okay, so we've made it easier, right? So let's play around with this a little bit, okay? And like I said, we're going in a different direction because I haven't been doing this, but I love to edit graphics and make them look as cool as possible. So let's have fun with this, okay? So what we have here is we have a transparent Adobe XD Projects PNG, and then LearnTech Plus is transparent as well. Now, the other thing I'd like to do is I would like to delete the logo and then have the background, okay? And then for this, I'd like to have the background of the logo, right? And then have the background of the thumbnail as well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go into Documents or into our files here, and you'll notice we have this file here, right? So if I make another folder and just say zip here, okay, and just copy this and then paste it in there and then double click on it, now I have these files here. Now the point of doing that is I'm going to edit these and then delete it and then bring it back into here, okay? So this one, for example, I want to bring in to Photoshop, and I want to get rid of the logo, but I want to keep the background, okay? So one way to do that is like this, okay? I can highlight all this and just delete, right? And then we could do this, right? Kind of cool, right? And then also, so that's one thing we could do. The other thing we can do is this, okay? And then I could copy this. And I actually like the idea of using this as a lower third. So we'll leave that like that, and then I'll save this on my computer. Okay, so I hit Command Shift to save. So we're going to go to Projects, and then project number 25. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to label this as lower third. Okay. Lower third blue. Okay. I'm going to hit OK. And then we'll go back to this, and I'll right click on this and open this in Photoshop. Okay. And what I can do is the same thing. I can use the marquee tool. I have to unlock this layer. Okay. I'm going to delete this. And now I have a lower third there as well. Okay, or what we can do is grab the eraser. Well, let's see. Let's grab the marquee tool, and I'll just delete this. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll grab the entire marquee tool and do that, and then select this, hit Command A, well, not Command A, we'll copy it, and see how that looks. Okay, I don't really like that. So what I'll do is we'll scrap this one. But let's look at this one. I really like that. I think that looks cool. So let's use that. Okay, so what was the point of all that? Well, it's just to show you that if you take this stuff into Photoshop, you can work with what you already have and make it cooler. Okay, so I'm going to delete zip here. And the only thing that we really added was the lower third, and then we have 2 transparent graphics. Okay, so we can use this, and then these are transparent. So let's utilize that in After Effects. Okay, so like I said, I want to mix it up a little bit, and I like to wing it and have a little fun. So let's have a little fun with this. So what I want to do is I'm going to right click, or we can hit Command I, and then I'm going to import the, okay, it is 25, I want to make sure. Lower third blue.png. Okay. And then we'll bring this to the video. And then we'll go like this and bring it in and drop it down a little bit. And I think this is going to look awesome, quite honestly. So we'll bring all these in. Okay. And we'll position them right here. Okay. And then the lower third, I'm going to move everything down, but we're going to shrink this down first. So I will deselect the lower third, and let's shrink down the graphics, and then we'll slide it over to 5 seconds, and then introductions on the top. So we're going to deselect that and go this way this time. Okay. And I'll bring it this way. So you can see the benefit of understanding Photoshop as well as After Effects is you can literally go in and just start doing stuff and kind of making things awesome with Photoshop and After Effects together. Okay. So we'll cut off the lower third right there. And then what we can do is at the beginning here, we haven't added the graphic in yet, so we can slap that here. And you'll notice I can add a solid background now. So I can right click and do solid. And let's just use this color as an example, right? I can put that there, and now we can adjust this to whatever we want, so we can actually make it bigger. Okay. It gives you tremendous flexibility. So if you want to be able to change the color of your graphic to whatever, this is a great way to do that. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Then with the logo, if I go to the end here, we'll drop the graphic here, so I can just copy these and then paste them and then bring them to the end. Okay. Then I can drop in the logo. Okay. And the logo, we can just bring it all the way here, right? We can make another solid background. Or you could actually just shrink down Adobe XD projects and then have it overlap and then make this bigger. So again, you can customize this to whatever you want with the backgrounds. That's why I'm showing you this. I'm showing you how to do kind of quick Photoshop work to make it look different than what graphics that I gave you. Okay. And it like I said, it kind of makes it gives it a little more creativity, and also makes it a little more fun. Okay. So I wanted to show you that. That's the promo video for Adobe XD 2022 projects. Okay. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.